great for us as coaches and the kids, but I think it's even better for Johnsonville. This community is rallying around us as a school and as an athletic program, and I think it's just all coming to fruition now.
All right, Coach, and just talk about, obviously, one of the biggest things that's really kind of switched for you guys this year has been the defense. It's really kind of turned around from last year. What can you point to as just kind of the biggest thing that's really changed for you guys?
Oh man, they formed a family. That defensive squad, they're tighter than any bunch I've ever seen in my life. Everybody wants to get in the shot. You watch film and you see 10, 11 hats around the ball. It's great to see.
Okay. What's been the biggest difference from last year? Can you point to anything, one schematic wise, or just is it just effort from last year?
I think it's just maturity and want to. Those guys last year they were. We got some new guys that's coming into a new system, and this year they all put it together, and they just taking it to another level.
Okay. All right. Has it been one part of the defense that's really kind of stepped up, or has it been just kind of across the board type thing?
I think it's across the board. I mean, you look out there and as a team, you know who's captain, but on the other sideline, you don't know who the captain is. Everybody out there is communicating, and everybody's running to the ball. So the captains work. The captains work just as hard as the workers. You know what I mean? So you really don't have a captain on that defense. Everybody's the captain.
Can you point to one part of it that's really kind of shined from last year in terms of what's been kind of the biggest turnaround for you guys?
I would say I'll say two parts. Our defensive line is really good. Those guys get penetration. I think for us to pass before, but I think, like I said, I go back to it. I think it's hustle. I think it's hustle. Everybody. We got linebackers making interceptions 20 yards down the field, so those guys want to be in the play.